So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a Cyma Navystar, and is a pretty cool watch. The photos on the auction was pretty horrendous, so I really did not have an idea what the condition of this would be. I had a vague idea, but I could not really tell. So looking at the watch in person, I can see it has a bit of dial varnish, which is patinated, if not lifting from the dial. So we'll see what we can do about that, or we're going to leave it as it is. It's got an incredibly crazed crystal, so that's probably as old as the watch. Let's get it off the strap. It's a cool strap, but it's not the right strap for this kind of watch, in my opinion. We all have different views on that. It's obviously been on the NATO strap earlier. Some damage that comes with a dirty old nylon strap. That might, we'll see how that is when we clean it up. But the condition of the case, pretty nice. Original crown. Oh, come on, look at the dial. Isn't that cool? So in my book, this is a poor man's Zenith S58. That will go for 10 times the price of one of these, and probably about, I don't know which one is the rarer. This is definitely a very rare watch, and if you just want one tomorrow, you're not going to have one because you can't find one for sale. You kind of got to have a look out on the auction sites and whenever somebody's going to sell something. But yeah, I'm very happy so far. A little bit concerned about the varnish lifting on the dial, but you can't have everything. The case back is really stuck on there, and I don't have the correct key. Even with the key, it can be quite tricky. So what we've done, we've super glued the magic nut onto the case back, and when that glue hardens, we're going to see if we can open it via the nut. It's a good way of opening these really stuck case backs. I've had incredibly good success with it. Bit of super glue, and then afterwards you plop the case back in a jar of acetone to dissolve the super glue, and that way I've managed to open many case backs without any scratches. Very neat and handy trick. The bolt has the glue has been able to set over the weekend, and we hopefully can get this off now. There we go. Look at that. It was so hard on that. That's easing up now. Wonderful. Yes. I've had people comment on an earlier video what a stupid, unprofessional thing it is to remove the case back with this bolt system. But as you'll see when I dissolve this in acetone, there won't be a single mark or scratch or anything. And how many of these case backs have you seen that have been completely mangled around here? Because even with a proper tool, slipping up and damaging it. See, drum roll, this has probably not been opened in who knows how long. Look at that, beautiful. Very, very nice. Caliber 446. That is a rare caliber in itself, in a rare watch. And what more could you want? That is excellent. I'm also quite interested to see how the dial looks under this scratched crystal. very happy I got this original crown in somewhat decent condition as well. It's good. Looks pretty nice. Just a little bit of varnish flaking and whatnot, but I would consider maybe putting a thin layer of varnish on there to stabilize what's there, but on the other side I'll have a closer look at it later on, and by the end of this video I'll decide what to do, but I'm leaning towards just leaving it as it is, because I really don't want anything to this is a really cool finish, and under a new crystal this will look pretty good. Somebody has reloomed the minute and hour hand, quite obviously, you can see that. And I'm going to reloom this again and match it up to the best of my abilities to the dial and sweep second. I'm going to take this apart in time lapse, and I'm also going to put it back together in time lapse. There is a full service video on a caliber 446 available on my channel, Nitka Watch, and so if you wanted to have a more detailed service video on one of these movements, you can look at that. And this one is more in focus that this is Diving Star. Okay, I hate to do it, but there was a lot of flaking on this dial, and you'll have a lot of raw spots that will be that'll be open for the elements. So I'd rather give this a coat of clear coat, that's universal clear coat that doesn't yellow, and will prevent any further oxidation of the dial. Nice little rattle can job. So we'll let this varnish now settle. You can see it's a bit wavy, but this will thin out as it dries. So we've got the movement put back together. It's just second-hand stop because it's sitting on the sweep second pinion and driving wheel. Got the movement in the case, looking very good. Very nice movement. I do have a movement score chart on this and they do score pretty high. Performance was really good on this one, so I'm happy with that. A good positional variation, all things considered. But yeah, just a lovely, lovely movement. If you want to see a full service video on this movement, I do have that on my channel. You just have a look at the Cyma caliber 446. You should be able to find that, and I'll put it back together in real time. But this one is just a little bit of a fast film to see how this particular watch turned out after being kind of resurrected a bit. Put the case back on. Movement's held in place by the little nipple on the protecting case here. A bit like the there we go. I've got a little bit of a strap, a little bit of a scrap scar on the back, but that's fine. I'm going to leave this case as it is for a bit of history, considering how this dial looks. I think that looks a heck of a lot nicer than what it did when it started, and of course a lot of that was in the old crystal. I had to get out, and I did, and I've now replaced it, so very happy with that. Now I'm going to find a decent strap, or I'm going to find any strap I have available that's the correct size, because I'd like to wear it straight away. So, out for a walk with Indy. I finished my Cyma, but I didn't get a wrist shot. Now I got it on, and very happy with that. What a watch. Really nice chunky case, beautiful patina. See if I can get that on camera. Actually, it kind of matches Indy, doesn't it, color wise? But yeah, super happy. Put it on a coconut fiber strap. Quite like these. I like the look of them, and yeah, I think it's got to be a keeper. I really like it. Look at that second hand, fantastic. Really nice and accurate now as well. So what more would you want? Anyway, until next time, hope you have a good one. All right, let's go, Indy.